is going to blow this team away. I don't care what type of luck we get. They can't block anybody. And I don't see, and from what I'm seeing, and this isn't a great Baltimore defense. I know it's the preseason, but I watched the game, Sean, and I was very concerned. I'm like, what is going on? I'm still confused on who he was throwing the ball to.
Yeah.
So I have my concerns. Tennessee's not a bad team.
They're not.
I have my questions about Marcus Mariota, but the defense is straight. They're okay.
They're all right. Yeah.
Deshaun Watson's the star. Him coming back, and guess who else is coming back? J.J. Watt. He's going to feast on luck. The Colts need to shore up that offensive line. Have hopefully a consistent running game. Andrew Luck needs to be that play action pass quarterback. I give him credit. Did hit a couple receivers on the run. That's what Luck is good at least what we saw in college, and at least we saw when he threw 40-plus touchdown passes. Because he was successful getting teams to the playoffs. I give him that.
Yeah.
But again, that was years ago. I know people like to have memories of when Luck was good, but guess what, man? Carson Wentz is in the league now. Deshaun Watson's in the league now. The league done changed.
It has, yeah.
Manziel's out the league. Mayfield's in the league. He's one more injury away from what, Sean? RG3 status?
Ouch.
Could be. Look, RG3, not too long ago, we were talking about after his rookie season, that RG3 was the next big-time quarterback. What happened? Third string. What I'm saying is this, back to recap. I'm saying, it's what have you done for me lately, like the great Eddie Murphy likes to say. It's year by year with these quarterbacks. Unless you have a big-time Super Bowl winning resume, which Eli likes to live off of and Ben Roethlisberger at times, you need to produce year by year. So we'll see how it is. They really need to shore up that offensive line. Very concerned about that and Andrew Luck's health. Don't know yet if he'll stay healthy throughout the season, but only time will tell. Shifting gear back to the Celtics, I want to talk a little bit about them. Kyrie Irving expected to come back. There are trade rumors around him. Gordon Hayward, which people aren't really talking about too much for some reason, he's set to come back on this star-studded team full of young talent. Are they the favorites in the East? Are you convinced?
I'll say they are favorites in the East, just because they went to a Game 7 without their best player in Kyrie Irving and even say the second best player in Gordon Hayward. And it just seemed like that young talent had really got chemistry. They beat a 76ers team who, coming into the second round, they don't have a chance, of going against a Ben Simmons, a Joel Embiid, but they beat him, I think, in 5 games. So I think they're definitely a lock, or they should be the favorites coming out of the East. We'll explain some other teams like Toronto Raptors and 76ers as well, but if this team can almost make it to the NBA Finals without the two stars, I mean, putting them back into the lineup, I understand chemistry. We have to see how they develop and stuff, but why can't they make it?
I think you're wrong, Sean. This team isn't favored in the East. And I'm going to tell you why they're not favored in the East. I've heard so many rumors and just so many signs that Kyrie Irving doesn't want to play there anymore. And he just got to the team. Kyrie Irving's looking at it like, look, dude, I left Cleveland, right? Because I didn't want to be number 2 to LeBron James. He heavily looks up to Kobe Bryant, heavily influenced by Kobe Bryant. And Kobe was an alpha. And Kyrie Irving wants to be looked at as an alpha.
Okay.
Well, guess what? He goes out with injury. Jason Tatum all of a sudden, scoring 18.5 points, up from his 14 points during the regular season, or nearly 14 points. Jason Tatum looks like a star. Jaylen Brown looks like a star as well, too. Rozier looks really good. Now, that's without Kyrie and Irving in the lineup, that these guys are doing better. Not to mention Gordon Hayward, that's another star right there. They have a lot of money tied into these guys.
Yeah.
So there's obviously going to be some chemistry issues.
Yeah.
Who's the star of this team now, Sean? That's my question right there.
That's your question.
And that matters, because Kyrie Irving didn't come to the Celtics to be second fiddle. He knew what he was getting himself into.
He does. And that sounds pity, though. It sounds like, I'm not the star because this and that and that. Look, and go play. Be the star. Because, I understand, okay, you played with LeBron James for 4 straight years. You got a championship. You lost in the finals 3 times. You were injured 1 time. Let me go and see, if I can have my own team. Okay, you got hurt. Come back this year and go play. I think I get frustrated because it's like
I see, Sean. You never see emotion out of Sean. I hear the frustration.
Like, if you're the best player, go show you the best player.
I'm saying this, though. Am I wrong? Did he not leave Cleveland to have his own team? Look at the roster he went to.
I think he just wanted to show his talents.
But look at the roster he went to. Give me a second. Look at the roster he went to. Gordon Hayward, not really an alpha-type guy. Horford, not an alpha-type guy. Marcus Smart, he's a pretty good player, not a great player. Look at Baines. He knew what he was getting himself into with the Celtics. He got traded to the Celtics to be the man. And now you can't say with a straight face, Sean, because I can't, that he is definitely the man, even though I do think he's the best player. I'm going by the resume on that Boston team. A lot of people are saying, Jason Tatum, how good can Brown be? I mean, I'm not going to reach and say Rozier because bad taste in my mouth from the way they exited the playoffs. He just missed everything.
He did.
But those two young pieces, Celtics have to make a move. I'm hearing rumors of maybe the Knicks would be interested, which I would love it, being a Knicks fan.
Of course he would.
But I'm not convinced Kyrie Irving wants to be second fiddle with the Celtics.
All I say is, as an athlete, as a competitor, just if you don't want to be second fiddle, you just show that you're the first option. I mean, it's that simple. And that's why I got upset, because it's always, well, I don't feel this type of way, or I might need to change to another team. You just got to Boston. And they almost made it to the NBA Finals. Maybe if Kyrie was there, at least you can say this, maybe if I was there, we would have beat LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Because I'm pretty sure, even with Jason Tatum, rising, emerging as a star, Jaylen Brown showing up, if Kyrie Irving would have played in that series, I think they would have been playing against Golden State. So.
Until I get clarity on the situation, how things are going to play out, and I want to see their projected starting lineup next year for the Celtics. I want to see a definite starting lineup. I have to say I'm feeling the Sixers more right now.
I'm not so good.
Because their two cornerstone stars, that's a beautiful mix right there. Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, hopefully Fultz. If Markelle Fultz comes in and gives me 12 to 15 points a game next season, he's doing his damn job. And if 3 years from now he can get us 20 points a game, we're talking about Philly year after year competing for championships. Because Ben Simmons is a floor general. He's huge. If he ever gets a jump shot, he'll be way too dangerous. And Joel Embiid looks like a baby Elijah Wan. So what I'm saying is this: they're a problem. And the Raptors, I'm not going to cancel out the Raptors because I believe Leonard will be healthy. Basically sitting out all last year, all that San Antonio drama is behind him. He's a top two-way player, Sean. We can't overlook that. He's in the East now, which means it's a feast.
Like you said.
LeBron James is gone.
Yeah.
Those two teams right there. I do put them ahead of the Wizards. I'm not going to reach too much. They're ahead of the Wizards because I don't know what Dwight I'm going to get. If I get a motivated Dwight, I get a motivated Wall who stays healthy. I get a Bradley Beal who's on the same page as Wall. That team could compete too. The East is not going to be a cakewalk for the Celtics.
Yeah, right. It's open. And like you said, I said the Celtics should be favored. I didn't say it should be a cakewalk. But yeah, it's what have you done for me lately is what you said. And I have to see with Kawhi Leonard. Again, I'm not saying Kawhi won't be, a star, but I got to see if he's still that same player, superstar. Look, just like we talked about Andrew Luck, Kawhi Leonard's almost missed the same amount of time. He only played 9 games last year. And then, then the year before is when he got hurt in the whole Western Conference thing. So I have to see what Kawhi Leonard can do before he wants a max deal. And I understand that he's going to be in Toronto first.
Wait, so you don't think he's a max type of player?
I got to see. We got to see this year.
You're going to be that disrespectful right now.
I'm just being honest. I'm being honest.
Kawhi Leonard not a max. Sean, you got to explain this to me. I don't understand. How is Kawhi not a max player?
I'm just saying, like you said, Jansen, what have you done for me lately?
It's only been a year.
Dude, it's been some time, though. But look, he could have played some last year, but you know what? I'm just going to stop it because I don't want to go on.
Go ahead, Sean.
Talk about Kawhi's style, how hurt he actually was. But
you're questioning how hurt he was.
A lot of people are questioning.
You're saying he's soft, basically. That's what you're saying, Sean.
No. You're putting words in my mouth.
You're saying he's soft. He should have played last year.
I'm just saying this. The jury's still on Kawhi for this year. I don't know if I'm going to give you $200 million just off of your past resume. I need to be updated a bit more. Let me see what you can do. That's all I'm saying. I got to see.
Wow. I didn't expect this, Sean. Every week, man, you're getting more dangerous.
Yeah.
You're getting more dangerous every week. Questioning Kawhi Leonard as a max player when 2 years ago we were talking about him being the best two-way player in the league.
2 years ago.
We're talking about they were basically beating the crap out of the Warriors. possibly could have won that series if he was healthy. You're not convinced? I'm convinced.
I got to see.
We'll see, man. In the East, I think he should feast. We'll leave it at that. Off to boxing. Who should Manny Pacquiao fight next, Sean?
I'm going to say Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia, I think, will be a good fight. It'll be interesting. You know, it's a guy that's still undefeated, doesn't get the respect, you know, he deserves. And I think another big notable fight in Manny Pacquiao, I think that'll be good for boxing. I want to say it has to be pay-per-view. You know, Manny Pacquiao hasn't been fought on pay-per-view recently, but I think Mikey Garcia, a strong hitter. Manny Pacquiao, is he on the way out? Is he not? I would like that fight.
Man, I'm going to tell you this, and I was so happy that I proved y'all wrong. I could not believe.
You did.
I could not believe you guys really thought Manny Pacquiao was going to lose against Lucas Matthysse. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you guys, first of all, on Matthysse first. You thinking you're getting the same Matthysse from 4 years ago. That wasn't going to happen. You're thinking you're getting a scrub Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is no bum. What was his last notable loss? Really? Mayweather? That's not bad.
It's not.
Come on, man. The lack of credit you guys give this guy, it's crazy. Now, I'm going to say this about Manny Pacquiao's legacy. I'm going to say this. If he comes out and fights a Danny Garcia, a Keith Thurman, Bob Arum is coming out and saying that Terrence Crawford is likely to be next. You have to appreciate an old guy like this who, yes, he's not in his prime like he used to. I'm not saying he's the same knockout artist Sean. I'm not saying that. He still has it in him, though. You saw he did to Matthysse. Matthysse is in retirement now.